bounced off support. ETH is definitely the strongest major right now. There's just, I mean, it's clear for everybody to see. However, what I will say is in the past few hours, I'm starting to see some Soul strength as well. So if we take a peek at Soul has been very strong. Like I said, in the past few hours, I think Soul might start catching a bid. Looking at Soul ETH. This is what I originally had planned out for. Originally had planned out for Soul. This is the spot trade that I had. Really would have played out fine, but unfortunately, I decided to close in slight profits. But yeah, just bouncing off support. This looks good, honestly. Like I think Soul can rip to 240 in the coming weeks. I mean, if you look, we've already taken out all of this inefficiency. So as long as we hold basically these lows, I think there's a good chance we can run to 240. Oh, I see people in chat. Lost access, aka dead hooker in the room. Yeah, no, not actually, not actually. I assumed that my card would still be working for me to get into like an office space there. Can't see stream, so nobody can see stream right now. Oh my god, we're doing this again. Oh my god, we're doing this again. Guys, honestly, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Everything that I'm talking about prior to me starting to talk about it, I will put it in chat for those who can't see. So right now, like I said, kind of going over Soul. This is the original play that I had mapped out for Soul. I closed it break even, but I do think that based on the fact that we took out the inefficiency over from the beginning of February, I do think that there's a chance that we could see a push up to 240.
Okay.
Thanks.
I certainly can help him, but I'm a dog, right? And I'll try to get my bed, share like how much.
Unfortunately, I don't carry any cash on me, brother. I don't got no cigarettes. I apologize, man. God bless, brother. You have a great day. Yo, there's no fucking chance. There's no fucking chance, bro. Oh, I feel so bad, dude. He pointed at the track marks on his arm. He pointed at the track marks on his arm from the heroin. I feel so bad, bro. That's fucking awful. He gave me a flower too. I don't carry around cash anymore. That's unfortunate. Um, so yeah, like I said, I think Soul, dude, I think Soul can run. I mean, especially with Pump Fun. Everybody's gone away from Pump Fun due to the launch. But dude, if you guys look at the revenue generated from Pump Fun comparative to Hype, dude, like fucking Pump is starting to look good. And Pump's doing some very solid revenue daily now. Like Pump is definitely doing some solid revenue daily comparative to what's Hype's market cap and revenue is. Yeah, Salman, we're dealing with some problems right now. We're dealing with both homeless people problems, and we are dealing with stream problems. But hey, we're just gonna keep moving, and everything that I talk about, I'm gonna share in chat prior so you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I do want to get an entry on Pump. I really do want to get an entry on Pump. I think a dip down into 3350, a dip down into 3350 would be a really, really, really nice entry, assuming we don't continue to make higher highs. I think if you get like 3350 to 3175, that could be a fucking phenomenal entry. I might actually set limits on that. I'm just in a little bit of a weird spot because I closed my positions from yesterday. And then we started ripping on CPI. So it's weird for me to chase. It's weird for me to chase. I need to take a peek at what ETH looks like coming into. Have we flipped Monday high on ETH yet? I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. I just got out of some pretty. I seriously cannot believe this happened to me on ETH. My bids missed by $6 and we ripped 30%. Oh my god. I mean, the paradigm is shifting though, guys. The paradigm is shifting. The bankers are buying our coins. The bankers are buying our coins. If there's ever a time for you to be involved in the space, now is that time. Now is that time. And yes, not every alt is in fuck you mode. Not yet. Not yet. And I don't know if we're going to get anything like that. I say not yet. I don't know if we're going to get anything like that. But there are definitely opportunities every single day when you wake up in the morning to make some money in this space right now. There are opportunities every single day. So if there's ever a time to lock it in, this is the time. I mean, based on CPI and everything else going on, like I was gonna stay out here for a little bit longer. I literally booked a flight to go home today because I'm like, dude, I got to get back to the setup. Like I have to get back to the setup. Um, but yeah, I think holding I think focusing on ETH beta right now is obviously is the way to go. Your CRV, your ENA, your ARB, even though ARB has been a little bit weaker, I do want to get some more exposure on Plume. Plume's a pretty easy coin to swing. I know Ventura knows that. And honestly, a really solid project too. So if we think back to how what I'll say our mini cycle was in like late 2023, early 2024. If I remember correctly, ETH and Sol were moving together and memes started popping off, and then post memes popping off, we had RWA narrative, and then post RWA narrative, we started to shift into AI and AI agents. I don't know if we'll see something similar like that again, but like I said, yeah, now is the time where people are risk on, and we have the ability to make a lot of money very, 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 very quickly just being involved in the space while normies are starting to pile back into crypto. I think from a normie standpoint, we still haven't seen anything yet. I'm still not having as many people approach me as I had in 2020, 2021 around that time. I mean, you couldn't walk 100 feet down the road without hearing somebody talking about it. I think we've gotten away from that a little bit, and I think I think now is the time for it to be a PVE environment where we shit on everybody. To be honest with you, um, you know, but yeah, I think like I said, the ETH strength can't be denied. The ETH strength can't be denied. It's just this is man, this was my idea for ETH was right on the money. Honestly, it was right on the money. We just I didn't rebid once we started accepting back into range lows, and that was perfect. That was perfect. Right when we accepted back into range lows at low 3500s, it was up only. Um, but yeah. What do you guys want me to look at? What do you guys want me to look at in the meantime? Anything? ENA, I got you on ENA. ENA, dude, ENA is hard to freaking trade because it's trending so hard. Like it's not really a coin that I advise playing full blown breakouts on, but at the same time, it's just trending so hard that it's fucking difficult to catch an entry. Honestly, I think some acceptance above 85 cents and that's your trigger. Right? Either some acceptance above 85 cents or here would be my two triggers. I'm actually having to draw this out on a laptop, fingering my freaking keyboard. Yeah, hey TK, this is what I do for you guys. ENA chart I just shared in the chat. Yeah, I think if you get a retest of 72, 73 cents, if not, I mean you just buy the reclaim of 85 cents. I can't believe I'm in a park in Tampa in a sweatshirt and sweatpants just dying out here. Might have to get naked. Am I allowed to get naked on stream chat? Is this allowed? Is this allowed or is this encouraged? I said Bryce, send DM. Pangu XRP, got you on both of those, brother. Got you on both of those. We'll start with Pangu. Obviously Pangu has been underperforming comparative to what it was doing in the prior weeks, right? Like Pangu was one of the strongest performers on every dump. It was the quickest to recover. Lately, that hasn't been the case. However, like I said, I do think we'll start to see a little bit of strength pouring into Soul. I mean, dude, honestly, brother, honestly, I kind of really freaking like Pangu here. You guys want to rip a Pangu long? You guys want to rip a Pangu long? Okay. All right. Not overthinking it. Not overthinking it. Hold on. Give me 1 second, boys. How did my screen just disappear? Wait, can you guys still? Oh no, I just scrolled down too far. Sorry. Uh, I hate that I'm fucking doing this, but fuck it, whatever. Hi guys, I'm long at Pengu here. Very, 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 very low risk. Very low risk. Very low risk. Zero point 0.37382. Where do I want to DC it down to? 0.36082 stop loss. 0. All right. I'm gonna start to build up on Pangu here, guys. Very low risk, very low risk. I'm not a huge fan of this play, to be honest with you, but I wanna get back to punting, and it's not the setup that I'm not a fan of. That's not what it is at all. It's just the fact that like we're longing after such a violent rip to the upside post CPI. So that's why I'm not risking considerable amount whatsoever. So yeah. It's what, August 11th, August 12th. I haven't taken a loss yet this month, so it's time to get a little risque. Right, all right, all right. What else we got? What else we got? XRP. I'll take a peek at XRP for you guys. Isn't gonna be what most want to hear because they want initial like what's the word I'm looking for here? They want to be in a trade right now. But for me, I think the clearest, easiest trade on XRP is once we start accepting above 340, you just long for an all-time high. Right? So you have basically this reclaim setup where if we start accepting back below these range lows, there's no reason we shouldn't break out. But make sure we actually get some acceptance above because we'll be fully clearing this inefficiency. So you see this inefficiency here? We'll be fully clearing that. So wait for a reaction at 3.40. If we start accepting above, then start to scale in, leave a little bit of room, and have your stops below probably like 325. And I think you could probably target $4. Call me crazy, but that chart shared for you there. Quasar, OJ. What else we got? BNB got you on BNB as well. Damn, that was Pico on BNB. What an idiot! Why did I not play that? Dude, BNB looks fucking good. BNB is very, very, very strong right now. It does look good, but I think you're best waiting for the reclaim of 830. So I'd wait for the reclaim of 830. You are coming into res, so I'd wait for the reclaim of 830. It does look good though. It's very strong. It's been very strong. My neck is hurting from fucking staring down at my laptop while I'm hunched over in a sweatshirt in a park in the center of Tampa Bay, surrounded by a bunch of homeless people. Let's go. This is the fucking bull run, baby. Woo! Come on. Come on. Juice me up, dog. Juice me up. Another pair that I'm looking at. I think CRO. This can be such an easy trade. All I'm waiting. Oh my god, if I didn't reset my alerts there and I missed it, I would probably have to be checked into a mental asylum because of how upset I'd be. But all we're gonna wait for on ZRO, and I'm telling you, this is gonna play out and it's gonna be a banger. All I'm waiting for starts to get some acceptance above 2.43 on ZRO. We can look to target these highs easy. 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 Like this is a 30% move handed on a silver platter. I can't believe the market would even let us get away with this. Even though it hasn't happened yet, I just know it will. I know for a fact it will. It's a good thing I didn't. Oh, Jesus Christ. What else we got? What else we got? Anything? We did just long Pengu. I think this is super nice 4-hour close. The reason I have these DCA bids is in case we come down and tap this 4-hour imbalance, but breaking the downtrend too, if you look at like the hourly, right? It's not the cleanest break, but you get the point. What else we got? What else we got? Let's see what's strong right now, eh? Hey, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what's strong right now. See if we can find a little reclaim setup. We got Cuddies, we got LDO, we got Order, we got ICNT, we got In, we got Alice. What the hell is Cuddies? I don't even have that. Yeah, I'm not long in that. Throw up. LDO. My God. Dude, this retest on LDO was so perfect. So here's another great example for you guys when I talk about my strategy, right? The imbalance and 0.75 overlap. So you can see 0.75 fully fill this imbalance. That is Pico. That is a zero drawdown trade. That is fully zero drawdown, even on a shitty coin like LDO. So if you guys ever wonder why that's the strategy that I play, that's a pretty clear example. All you're waiting for is this. All you're waiting for. I have a easy strategy to follow. That's it. Truthfully, that's it. But so I'm getting sidetracked here. Doge, I got you on Doge, Kike. Got you, brother. Got you. Sorry, I'm like having to stay vigilant, making sure I'm not, I got to stay vigilant out in these streets, out in these streets. Honestly, brother, I have Doge coming to res here. If we can get some acceptance above 0.2322, ideally this is what I would really want to happen, right? And if we get this, I'll take along with you. This is what I'd want to happen. We get one more dip below to kind of clear some of this, and then on acceptance above, we run it. See if I can find something similar to when that happened past. So, um, reclaiming these range lows. It's not the greatest example. Yeah, it is actually. Okay. Better example, but kind of like where you're reclaiming range lows. Ideally, for me, like it's very hard for me when you have such a fucking sharp V-shaped reversal, right? Once you lose lows, when you have such a sharp V-shaped reversal, because of something like news, it's super hard for me to ape because you're leaving all of this inefficiency. So ideally, like you want to see that cleared. There's a reason this is an inefficient move. It's because of the news that we're getting. So it's like rarely are you gonna see a reclaim of range lows or a reclaim of demand that we lost where it's just fuck you full V-shaped dolly. Ideally, you get a sweep above. Late longers get wrecked, then acceptance back below. Late shorters get wrecked, and then finally, once you get acceptance back above, you can look to long. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think structurally it makes the most sense for Doge to just continue to keep fucking ripping. Hopefully that makes sense. So we got anything? Or Kike, hopefully you can see my screen by the way too. Hopefully I didn't just fucking chat a bunch of stuff and you can even see it. That would be nothing short of tragic. Oh my god. Sorry about that. 0.75 into Fiji. Yes, Kirby. By the way, Kirby, great to see you, brother. Great to see you. I'm glad you rejoined us. Wait, did we just hit 4,500 on ETH? We did just hit 4,500 on ETH. What a fucking time to be alive. There we fucking go, man. Stream broken. Yeah, it's going uh fly us to someplace. I might be able to make that work. Be able to make that work. What else? What else you guys want me to look at? Link got you on link. I don't know if you said anything audio on the stream was stuck. Yeah, guys, it's my fault. Trust me, it's my fault. I apologize. I went down to Tampa to do some pretty intense testing. Um I just wrapped that up. I'm catching a flight tonight at like 12 o'clock. And then yeah, I'll be back home. I'll be at the setup and I'm letting you guys know right now I'm going to be streaming every single freaking day. I'm going to be streaming every single day. Probably every single day, twice a day. I'm about to lock it in harder than you guys have seen me lock it in before, unless you were here in 2023. Link. Dude, honestly, I have Link at res here. Link will go higher, but I have it at res here. I don't know if right now is where I'd be aping. Um, right, like trading into the 0.75 at these imbalances. That doesn't mean I'd look to short either. I don't think shorting anything right now, especially a coin this strong, is a good idea. Let's get an older chart. Something like give me Coinbase's chart. Or Binance will work. Binance. Let's go like a 3-day. Holy shit, man. What a perfect fucking read, dude. That's why I long Pengu. Like, what a perfect read. That's why I long Pengu, because it's like anytime I shout something on stream, it's normally the right read. I got to do a better idea, or I got to do a better job of executing. So that's why we're just gonna stream every single day and just execute every single day. That's the new plan. And Link looks good for $35, to be honest with you. Link looks good for $35. Entry wise, I still haven't really pinned down exactly where I'd look for an entry, to be honest with you. Um, just because it's trending so violently. That it's like I don't want to pull fibs on this knowing that we probably haven't put our high in. I think intraday, you get a dip down into like 22 cents. That could be a really nice bid. So dip down into 22 cents. Damn, how much I only get 5% on my Mac. Fuck. You get something like this, be lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Sui, I got you on Sui. Sweet. Oh, good shout on Sui. I already found something that I like. If Sui starts reclaiming $4 even, I'll look to take a long. Something like this. Maybe a rejection, sweep down into this inefficiency, then we long there. Oh, dude, it's ripping. I got I got nothing here. I mean, it looks fantastic. I mean, if you want to try a breakout long, you do it right now with your stops below those recent lows. That's really all I can tell you. So I know that the chances of this being the high are probably pretty slim, but this is just full blown. I mean, this is just full blown vertical accumulation. I mean, this is just, you know, just full blown vertical accumulation. Can you look FET? Looks good for entry. I got you on FET too. Damn, my FET chart is messy. I had bottom on FET too. What is wrong with me, man? I just need to execute stream plays. See, I think there's better pairs to be long on. FET's kind of dead. I mean, if you're doing anything on FET, man, that is just the loudest car I've ever heard in my life. If you're doing anything on FET, I mean, I think the best option is probably picking up some spot here with a loose like 20% stop and really just aiming for probably a 50% move, if that. Yeah, back to these highs, like a 50% move. Outside of that, I mean, I don't really have much of a read on Fed. I would say there are better pairs to pay attention to. Because I have to set the rest of my bids on Pengu. I haven't even done that yet. 36, 17. All right. All right, well, boys, we've been on for about 40. I need to get out of the sun. I'm flying back home today. And we'll be full force tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming pretty much every day. So if you guys are gonna be here, I'm gonna be here. So if there's any questions in the meantime, I'm happy to give you guys some answers. So I appreciate you guys popping on. And if there's anything that you guys want me to look at, please feel free to tag me and we'll go from there. All right. Love y'all. Peace, peace.